Hey, yo, what the f***? This is a pally right here.
The late night flight is paid for by the following.
D, I think I want to see a reaction to this video. So let's do it. And by the way, I'm gonna speak in third person. A lot of you already seen this, but this is Derrick Jaxn. A lot of people think of him as a relationship expert and guru and all of that. Well, he and his wife are making this video because apparently at some point in their marriage, or maybe even beforehand in the relationship, he didn't take his own advice and he stepped out and he got involved with other women, as you heard them say. Now, upon first impression, nothing really stuck out to me about him, but more so about the wife. Like, I heard her say that she stands with her husband, she's proud to love him. I heard her say that, you know, this is some time ago. They've already processed this, overcame this, dealt with this a long time ago, and nothing's really new to her. But just by her body language, I was really wondering, like, did he force her to do this video? Like, she looks super uncomfortable, like she doesn't want to be there. But then I watched their live chat that they did right afterwards, and, you know, I kind of caught that this is just a part of her personality, so that kind of explains somewhat of her demeanor. You know, she clearly has a mind of her own if you saw the live chat too, and she said that the live chat even was her idea. So with that, cool. She wants to stand by her husband. She feels like he's worth it. She has that right. Now, as far as what he said, I understand and I completely applaud him taking accountability, because too many times we see dudes and they got this sob story about how they was raised and, you know, they broken home and the goldfish died and they never seen a marriage and all that. He didn't do that. He just took accountability. But I hope he understands that all the accountability in the world is not going to rebuild broken trust.
It's a bunch of us. I'm in the colony.
Hold on. Everybody on their mountain, everybody marching for a young nigga like me to get tsunami on it. I'ma get it, I'ma win it, baby. I'll be on my curry till I crash your bird 40 on the tech. Yeah, I'm acting nerdy if it's at the Appalachian to the Appalachian. I'ma do whatever that they take to make up like a nation. Hold on.
And now, here are your pilots, the informative Hanif Sowell and the greatest Henny Badger who has ever lived, Nassour Nuru.
Let me get this ready. Okay. All right, y'all, I got a song. Here we go. There's a story of a man named Jaxn who's a YouTube influencer and a crook. He's a Christian and a husband, but yeah, he's hugging on other girls who look. And then one day he told wifey, grab your bonnet, put the camera on and please, girl, don't be shook. I'ma come off bit aggressive, but peep my message. Go ahead and buy my brand new book. My brand new book. All right, anyway. We're going to talk about rappers involved with gift reneging, okay? We're going to talk about an NFL quarterback who just might get me too. We're even going to talk about Fiverr.com. Is this place the new home of the freelancer? And of course, we're going to talk about a man who spells the name Jaxn, Jaxn. That's not even French, ladies and gentlemen. That is bullshit marketing, but we'll get to that in a second. Alongside the one and only, the inquisitive, the informative, Hanif Sowell, I go by the name of Nassour Nuru. And today we have a special guest. A very special guest, because, well, I shouldn't say a special guest. This is our homegirl. She hangs out. She talks to us. She actually talks to us in form of a question. But I am going to introduce her anyway, because I want y'all to know she's important, just like me and Hanif. She's a vlogger residing from North Jersey by way of Boogie Down Bronx. Please go to lifeaccordingtokim.com to journey with her as she humorously explores her love for food, wine, fashion, DIY projects, hot sex, and everything in between. Please go to Life According to Kim. She is Kim Thomas. Hello. Thank you for being on the show. I have a question for you, because I was reading Happy Endings. I saw that you basically got massaged by a man that was smelling like cigarettes and gasoline. I need to know right now, because we talked about this last week. Did he give you a Nuru massage? Did he give you a Nuru massage? Did he not? And if you, what's up? Talk to me.
You got a Nuru massage. You dubbed a massage. What's a Nuru massage? Okay. Are you a masseuse too? You a pilot? You a podcaster and you a masseuse?
Yeah, I'm on Fiverr. All my services are on Fiverr.
Jack of all trades.
No, but I don't know. I'm a Jaxn of all trades. All right, but this is all been changed now. I am a Jaxn of all trades. Don't forget that. My new nickname is Action Jaxn. Okay. Anyway, but no, real though. A Nuru massage, for those who do not know, that is when you get a vertical massage. So you're standing in a shower and now I'm a man, so I'm going to just speak as if I'm getting the service. So I am wet in the shower because she's bathing me, but she's lubed up in oil and she's using basically her breasts, her butt, her thighs, her vagina, whatever she can find on her body to massage me vertically, okay? And then we are going to talk about something special. Well, special to Kim. Now, I can't say for me, but it's called BDE, okay? And I ain't going to talk about BDE, I'm sorry, because that's Kim's department.
Get it right, BDE.
Hold on. All I'm saying is that the BDE will definitely rise. It will rise when this woman massages you down vertically in the shower. But I just wanted to know what kind of massage that Gasolina man gave you.
Wait, so basically you're having sex in the shower without penetration.
I mean, sure.
You're getting a hand job, you're getting lubed up, you're getting titties on your back. Can I say titties?
You can definitely say titties.
Oh, interesting. So, okay, I've never participated or received one of those massages, but it sounds interesting. Imagine some big, strong dude with an arm erect on my back while he's giving me a massage. I think that would be pretty interesting. So I need to look more into this Naru massage. Unfortunately, when I got my massage, it was not a Naru massage or anything like it. I was trying to support my Black businesses. Shout out to Hanif, who's always like pushing me. Are they Black owned? You know, Black Panther Party. And I tried, and I had a first appointment. The room wasn't heated up properly. There was a lot of noise. You got to concentrate and get in your zen when you get a massage. I heard every appointment that the receptionist was booking. He walked in, no uniform. He had some cargos under his with some boxers. And he smells like he quickly smoked a Newport 100 before I came in. It was terrible. And I saw him. He came in all tall, dreaded up. I'm like, ooh, because I normally get female masseuses. I was like, this is different. Nope, not again.
All right. So tonight, and since we're talking about all of these relationships and things that's happening with Derrick Jaxn and his marriage, Quavo and Saweetie and their breakup, and there's people that we typically look to in the public eye that are quote unquote relationship goals and what we want in our own personal relationship. Let's start the show off by asking you, Kim, like, what are some of your relationship goals, or who are some of the couples you look at in terms of relationship goals?
Well, I'm not one of those people that's big on mirroring my relationship on a celebrity whose dirty laundry I don't know about. Like, I don't fantasize about having those relationships. I might see Ciara and Russell Wilson and fantasize about that house or the latest gift he got her, but I don't know what their struggle is. I have real life friends who have flourishing marriages, who communicate really well, that I look at her talking to him, being all submissive. Those are something that I know nothing about. Those are the people that I usually hashtag relationship goals, not people in the industry. I mean, if I heard like a couple that has been together for a long time break up, it might like hurt me to my heart. Like, I love Tamia and Grant Hill. I think they're super low key. They're out of the spotlight. They got a strong marriage, but still, I don't know what they go through. I thought Gary Owens and his wife was dope, but guess who just got a divorce? Right. Filed for a divorce this week. So I can't relationship goals. I don't know what y'all going through.
Yeah. And we're probably gonna talk about it a little bit later, but I do feel like that's the catalyst for all of this backlash when something happens and it goes wrong, and you're like, yo, they just like us, you know what I'm saying? And they fall off their pedestal, and now you feel like, where am I gonna go from here? Especially if you're making decisions about who you're gonna partner with based off of people you don't actually know, and you just seeing what they're presenting to you. So,
hey yo, what the f***? This is a pally right here.
And now we have Hanif Sowell, the senior correspondent of the Light Skin Delegation. Wait, what the f*** is that? Light Skin Delegation.
We, the Light Skin Delegation /Coalition/Network, has never or will ever endorse the teachings of dark-skinned Derrick Jaxn. We strongly affirm that women always cheating and therefore do not condone any black men cheating under any circumstances. We love women. However, we do not subscribe to the idea of simping in order to get in the good graces of women. We do acknowledge the similarities of my wordy women-centric rants and Mr. Jackson's pandering, but would like to go on record saying that we have a genuine love and respect for women and condemn any acts that play on their insecurities in order to play with their vaginas. We have launched an investigation into the video posted by Mr. Jaxn and his wife, who is clearly under duress, because no black woman would ever agree to speak to millions of people in a video while wearing a bonnet. She is clearly not okay. No further questions at this time. Push us through proud.
Are Derrick Jaxn's indiscretions bad for all love gurus?
Yeah, so this is why I want to talk about this, right? Because everybody has their opinion on, Derrick Jaxn and what's going on. And he had some infidelities with his wife. And it's important because Derrick Jaxn is one of those guys, those relationship guys who's always, telling women what they need to look for in a man and how they can be better in relationships by not tolerating certain things that men do. So for him to put that message out and be like on the forefront and capitalize off of it, these women spend money with him. They buy his books. They follow him. They listen to him. They probably make real life relationship decisions based off of the things that he's saying. And he's out here doing whatever. And it sticks out because he's like brazen with it. Like I read, he brought the woman into his house while his wife was away on vacation. And I'm like, that's the lowest of the low dirt bag for him to be talking about boys and men who aren't up to par. So this Derrick Jaxn situation is kind of crazy, but it also goes to the point that I was trying to make earlier. It's like we have to do better about putting people on pedestals and looking up to them, because all that does is give them an opportunity to piss on your head. So, Kim, what are your thoughts on this whole subject?
It's a whole mess. Okay. First of all, I'm not sitting nowhere with you with no makeup on and no dirty bonnet, holding your hand as you rag me around to create no public statement after you just dragged me in the mud. That's first. Okay. I'm not doing that. But a lot of the backlash that he's facing is, like you said, these people follow him. When I see Derrick Jaxn and I hear him go on in these rants, it doesn't empower me. It never made me say, that's right, that's what I deserve. I said, look at this dude capping. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like he be pandering. No shade. I be feeling like that sometimes with you when you say, don't say. I'm like, who put what he trying to get today? Because I feel like it's disingenuous. You know what I mean? So I'm not checking for it. He doesn't empower me. So shocking. He's a creep. Who's surprised? Not me. I'm just mad at the fact that his wife is, I get the mortgage is paid, but girl, you gonna sit there with that dirty bonnet on?
That's crazy.
While this man talk about his infidelities and promote his next book, and you over there looking like Boo Boo the Fool? I can't. I won't.
Wait, hold on. One question though, Kim. Do you think that this is their book, or you think it's just his book?
I think it's their book, because isn't the title of how we survived this and thing? I believe it's a joint venture.
Okay, no, that's a great question, great answer by you.
Oh.
There's no right or wrong. I'm glad you said that, because you're about to set up the science of Nuru. Science! This is science, ladies and gentlemen. How do a non-talented person promotes something? How does that happen? Okay, so we take a YouTube influencer that just so happens to look like he can tag team with Booker T for the WWE World Tag Team Champions right now, okay? And then this guy, for at least since 2012, has garnered 737,000 subscribers, giving BS advice from a car seat, okay? For 7 years now, giving BS relationship goals advice to men and women alike. Now, I know Hanif is a relationship guru. I even have another friend that just got on Spotify who considers himself as a relationship disciple. No disrespect to two of these brothers. I don't believe in no relationship advice, and I don't believe in no relationship guru or disciple, period. I just don't. That's just, first of all, the craziest thing about relationship advice is you're going to give someone advice that you won't give yourself. It's the weirdest thing in the world. So I won't even listen to nobody tell me that. Now, I do talk to Hanif about my relationship stuff because he's my friend. So I trust what he says to me. Whether I agree or disagree, I just trust what he's going to say to me. Even if I know it's going to be some bullshit, I trust that Hanif is going to tell me some bullshit. That's how that go, okay? So I want to get to what promotion is, all right? And I'm talking from an angle that a lot of people don't talk from. It's called wrestling. There is a WWE personality, or WCW WWE personality. His name is Eric Bischoff, and he made a great New York bestseller that was called Controversy Makes Cash. This new book, this Heal Together book that he has going on, it was published. Do y'all know when it was published?
No. Ooh, before he cheated, huh?
Hold on. Kim be ready. Kim be hot.
I smell it.
Kim be having sweat under the just ready, like I can't wait. No, it's all good, Kim. No. So it's actually February 26th of this year.
Oh, wow.
How about that? So if you done gave every single type of quote unquote good mega Christian relationship comments forever, how do you sell a book that's called Healing Together? I'm not saying this happened. I'm not saying it didn't happen, but I definitely think he gave a call to Vince McMahon and said, how can I stage something? And they did it. There is no visual evidence of those two people together. There is, I guess, a selfie from the woman that he cheated on at the house. But that's like me bringing one of my holistic friends over and saying, yeah, I had sex with her, Hanif, but just because I got a couple pictures with her smoking weed on my chair, that don't mean anything. Even if it's a selfie on your bed, it's just her. It's not her and him. So for all we know, this could be a setup. But I ain't gonna get into that yet. Let me continue. Then on top of it, he breaks out his wife, who just happens to look like his niece. I'm sorry. She's a cute woman. She's a pretty woman. But the fact that she looks mega distraught, she has on his long sleeve t-shirt, and she got this bonnet, these glasses. She just looks very tired. I'm like, yo, these two must have been actors before they started doing some YouTube, because she sold me. She sold me. Like, she sold me a ticket. I almost bought the book because she looks like a distraught wife. All right. Any woman that is, first of all, look at Kim right now. For those who do not know, the American audience, we are doing this on Zoom so we all see each other. Kim, who knows we are not doing a video show yet, just got like fancy for us, okay? And she's a light-skinned person, so you know you're gonna see her fancy when she's on screen. So that lets me know, and I'm not saying me and you in a relationship, Kim, but if I had to hold your hand mad long.
Let's set some rumors up.
Oh, no, come on. That's not nice. No, I'm just saying, if I held your hand for a long time and we talking about how I did this to you, did that to you, Kim is gonna look flyer than me, okay? And she gonna be like, and she gonna basically talk down to me in front of the public because Kim ain't having no like that. Am I right about that, Kim, though?
You are absolutely right. First of all, I ain't doing a video. You do it by your because you cheated by your
but understand, it's for the money. This is for the money. You know what I'm saying? February 26th, they just released the book. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so we're playing into what you said, that it's a marketing ploy. I'm sure, right? I'm not gonna be looking all. There's a way to look destroyed, not homely. I mean, girl.
Yeah.
Yo, oh no, she did that. I mean, but that's what I'm saying. I said, this is a top-notch Tyler Perry theater actress right here, because she sold me. It's
a public relations thing too, because you could, if we going on your premise, yo, it's worth it for me to hire the girl to say that we cheated.
Yes.
To give the little money to the blogger.
Yes.
This is going to be the top subject of all time.
Yes.
It pays me. I give a public relations person, money to do preemptive work.
Yes.
To show what scandalizes, and then we're all going to receive money on the back end from it. So where there's smoke, there's fire. I think that's a valid point you're making.
And think about this real fast. This is just a normal, non-talented person. No disrespect to any YouTube influencer, okay? Like, a lot of people are getting a penny on a stream doing nothing, okay? Let's just keep it real. If I sound a little bitter, yeah, I am, because I'm talented, and my talent can't necessarily equate to 50,000 views on YouTube just because I think I'm talented. It's not like that. It really takes a village to really get your YouTube channel popping. It ain't just one person or two people. It really takes a village. But the point I'm making, and we can end this, this dude, like, this is the funniest thing in the world, because he was just a normal person that knew 737,000 people, supposedly, going by his subscription page. That's not even a percentage of this country's population. We have made this man a national headline, all right? Now he got a 133-page paperback book that he's about to sell to 300 million people.
Hey, yo, what the This is some palace right here.
Should people repossess their gifts after the relationship is over?
My question for you, Hanif, was Quavo bought his ex-girlfriend that car and then he repossessed it? Like he took it back?
That was the rumor. So they eventually said that wasn't true, but they rumored to say that he brought her a Bentley for her birthday, I think last summer. And then after the breakup, he sent someone over at like in the wee hours of the morning to repossess it.
Okay. All right. So Kim, all right, toss it to Kim. Kim, ask Kim that question. This is funny.
This is interesting, right? So Kim,
I don't know cars, so I ain't got nothing to worry about.
From your perspective, because we could open up the double standard right now, right? So if you gave a man an expensive gift such as a car or something of equal value, and y'all broke up because of your indiscretions, right? Are you going to take the car back?
It's a gift. It's a gift. If I bought something like a vehicle bought outright, maybe. I don't know. No, it's a gift. But 9 times out of 10, that joint is financed or it's leased. So you can keep it and here you go, handle the rest of the payments. I'm not paying for it. If I buy an expensive watch or anything, it's yours. It's a gift. I mean, if I bought it yesterday and we broke up today, you knew you was going to break up with me, you accepted that gift, nah, them boys is going to come to your crib. Like, get here. Like, I'm not doing that. But if we were in a long relationship and over the years, I bought you some things and we broke, it's yours. It's a gift. Like, don't come knocking on my door for the stuff you gave me because I'm not giving it back.
I think you know my stance on it is like, yo, I won't even
ask for anything.
I won't even take the stuff I bought for myself back out of the relationship.
Now you crazy.
You could have everything, and let's just clean.
No, I will stay, and I might stage a robbery if I know you at work and I forgot to give you the key back. I might come up in there with a black ski mask if it's something I really, really wanted.
Don't kill him. Don't kill him.
No, I won't get it, but I'm not going to ask for it back. I cannot even imagine saying, hey, all right, we broke up. So, could you bring me those D&G shades that I bought you and those Kohan slipper shoes and like, what? Ooh, no, keep that.
All I can say about this is that Quavo is a petty, jealous motherfucker.
Absolutely.
Okay? Now I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you why I'm saying that. Because like Hanif said earlier, I think Kim said this, maybe both of you said this, but you can just allow them to work on the payments. They got to make the payments. Now, this is why I'm going to tell you, here we go, America. You're going to like this. This is why I'm here. Science! This is why I'm here. Hear me out. What if Quavo, this little skinny, funny looking mother, what if Quavo would be mad if she wound up having, of course, she knows that she has to make the payments. She has to be accountable. And I believe if Quavo was messing around with her, she has to at least be a 7 or better. What if she just ran around and, I don't know, just sat on top of 21 Savage's face and now he like, I got 8, 9, 10 in my bank account. Take it. You know what I'm saying? Take it, pay it. I'm just saying, because that's what's going to happen. She going to just go fly out, find Lil Wayne, Fine party next
not
door.
Wayne, don't do that.
I'm just throwing out names. I don't, whatever. NBA young boy. I don't know. I don't care. I'm just saying somebody's going to make these payments. And Quavo is going to be mad when he finds out who the next dude is making these payments. That's all I'm saying. Because I know if that was me in regular life, if I bought a woman a Monte Carlo and I had to pay $300 a month for it and I got rid of her and she messed around with some dude that was from our old hood on Norfolk Street or some shit like that, I'm blowing that car up. I'm blowing half that hood up. I'm just doing what I can just to show her I ain't having that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, word, that's how you coming? You gonna go holler at my man 15 minutes away from me? That's what you gonna do? Oh, all right.
If you would like to be a guest on the Late Night Flight, hit me in my Facebook DM at Hanif Sowell or email us at thelatenightflight@gmail.com.
Why is Houston Texans quarterback Deshaun Watson obsessed with happy endings?
So as far as the subject goes, it's a serious subject because there's allegations of women saying that a man is being sexually inappropriate.
Yes.
Right? But then there's also, and these type subjects are hard to broach because then there's the ask and offer. You know what I'm saying? This man is coming, calling you, requesting a massage from you. And he's, some of the things that they're saying he's doing seems to be kind of normal for a massage. Because they're like, yo, he took all his clothes off. I know I was in the massage parlor and they asked me if I wanted to take all my clothes off. You know what I'm saying? Now, whether that came with a happy ending or not, I don't know. But it's standard practice for a massage. Now, some of the women went so far as to say he forced them into oral sex and he was a lot more aggressive. But is that just a sexual perversion that's being misunderstood? Or is he a sexual predator that's preying on a certain type of woman to fill his sexual desires?
If he's asking for head, then he's a predator. Okay. There's one thing if you like to be naked. I just got a massage last week and she was like, you can take your underwear off. And I was like, oh, can I massage my glutes? So that is, shout out to Sojo Spa. That was standard practice, but at the point where he's asking for sexual favors, that is very predatory. That's not even a question. And it probably is. He's utilizing his power and money to feel like he can ask that and slide them a little couple extra bucks.
Okay. All right. I've heard the woman's perspective. This is why is the woman's perspective so, what's that word? It's I don't want to call it condescending. It's a different word. It's I feel like it's misplaced. The reason why I say that, Kim, is because this is Deshaun Watson, okay? I'm not saying that he's the man and you got to give him some. I'm just saying this man is like a $100 million man up here in Houston. And this is where I'm mad at him at. Because why do you need to DM women for massage services? You can go to Fiverr for that.
You and this.
I'm just saying, I mean, look, I'll give you another site. You can use this app called Thumbtack. They have all types of people with odd jobs that you can just, go on and get masseuse, or if you need graphic designing, you need voiceovers, things of that nature. I just don't understand where him, T.I., like we were talking about T.I. a couple of weeks ago, where T.I. is finding these women online and they're coming to the mansion to go have sex with him and Tiny and probably Floyd Mayweather too. And like they want to accuse him of stuff and try to break him down. Where are these men meeting these women at to do this? Like I got a podcast that I don't even make money off of, Kim. I can call a woman right now that be like, yo, that podcast was hot. Yo, let me come over though. Like, no problem.
Maybe variety. Maybe they ran through all of the quick go-tos or... Yeah, I'm sorry, Henry, what were you saying?
If I could play the devil's advocate and say, like, if he is Deshaun Watson, he can, like you said, he can go on Instagram right now and say, yo, meet me in Texas. I'll fly you out, put you in a nice hotel. I want a massage, but I want sex with it. He can say that directly.
Well, hold on. Now, you can say everything you want. I would not, if I was his public relations person, I am not condoning that. Don't put that on Instagram. I'm saying that he could meet a woman in the club and say all that and it'd be fine. But continue. I'm sorry.
So what I'm saying is he can ask directly for what he wants, I feel like.
Yes.
Right? Without even offering money for it, but just saying like, yo, I'm a top quarterback.
Yes.
I travel a lot.
Yes.
I need woman companionship.
Yes.
I like the way you look. Come meet me here. He can be as direct as he wants.
Yes.
And 9 times out of 10, I feel like a woman is going to do it.
Yes.
I feel like a woman who like, yo, her car note coming, or she like, yo, I'm tired of living this basic life and maybe I could get a few hundred or tens of thousands of dollars from this man. I might be willing to take that chance. There's a number of women who are willing to do that. So now if he's doing it on a sneaky level where he's like, yo, come out, you know, I'm an athlete and I struggle with my joints and I need a massage and I like your services. And he's doing it under the guise of that, but then he's trying to sneak sex into it. That is predatory and he does need to be held accountable for it.
You know what? All that is fine. I'm just, you know what? I'm going to just be honest. I don't think these things are predatory. I mean, okay, let me say this the right way. I didn't mean to say I don't think these things are predatory. I don't think that these scenes that these women are creating is predatory, suggestive behavior. That's
no, you did hear that somebody did accuse him of asking for some head, right?
No, okay. I understand those things.
That is a little predatory. Okay.
All right, hold on.
He's not just asking for a little rub down.
Hold on. I'm not even talking about that situation. I get where you're going with that. I'm not even here to defend Deshaun Watson on that, and I'm not here to defend Deshaun Watson. What I'm talking about is the interaction between men and women. First of all, if you're Deshaun Watson, if you have to, quote unquote, because this is alleged at this point, you have to force some woman to give you head, then you don't need to be talking to nobody. Okay? Like, yo, I only have $10 in my pocket right now. And guess what that makes me do? Not ask a woman for head. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I respect that you know.
You know what I'm saying? I know my place. That's what I'm saying. Like, I know what it is. I can do what I can't do. You know what I mean? Even if I was balling, I'm like, yo, I got my rental car. I got $500 in the pocket. I'm not going to just jump out and be like, yo, listen. Yo, I need my balls licked tonight, girl. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I'm not doing that.
But the problem is that they're saying that is what he's doing.
Because he's a baller. Because not only because he's Deshaun Watson, it's because these women want him. That's where I'm like, yo, this is tricky. Because a woman, no, just hear me out. You being a woman and you hearing that story, you're going to give me the perspective of, yo, this is some bullshit. He's a predator. Okay, fine. Like, look, I cannot defend any of that. That's your opinion, your perspective. I don't disagree with you at all. If I disagreed, I would have, trust me, you would know I disagree with you. But I don't disagree with you. My issue is the interaction between men and women. Celebrity men in particular. Because if I was a celeb, like, yo, look, I don't mean to be big on myself because I'm a short person. I don't get a lot of women. But when I do get women, I get women. Okay. So all I'm saying is if this podcast blows up and I actually get to be this doppelganger version of Charlemagne the God who is better, right? If I get to be this, I know, but I don't mean to say this rudely, ladies. I know y'all gonna me too, but the train is definitely not leaving, okay? It's staying right here in North Penn Station, and I'm coming on and I'm coming off that train. It's just gonna happen.
Hey, yo, what the f***? This is some palace right here.
What's your side hustle? And how can you make $300K perfecting it?
All right. So let's just talk about side hustles and things that we can do or people are doing out here in the pandemic economy that is making them the new wealthy people in the world. What are some good side hustles that you've seen or witnessed people doing well in?
You want to start with Kim? Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, so yeah, as you mentioned, www.lifeaccordingtokim.com. Right after Christmas, I posted a blog about side hustles because in the pandemic, I was one of those people who got furloughed, lost my job, and it was time to tap into some of these side hustles. Yeah, that little extra pandemic relief was good initially, but that dried up too. So I I found myself, I was doing hair, I was doing nails, I was doing Uber Eats delivery. And I wrote about Thumbtack and Fiverr as well as relaunching my blog. So I think that there's tons of side hustles out. So you guys definitely should check out the blog to see that post, and you can get inspired by some hustles. Talking about Fiverr, I have personal experience with Fiverr because Hanif urged me to try Black-owned website developer, and that was a whole dud. Not that they were Black-owned, but the guy just wasn't as experienced with WordPress. So he probably was like a Wix designer and just didn't say that. So he spent at least 5 weeks of my time not developing my blog. So somebody suggested Fiverr, and I went on and found somebody. Yeah, she was probably in the Middle East somewhere, but she was in my price range. You just have to be really specific about what you want. And I got a bomb blog. You go, my lines are clean and my blog looks very expensive, and it was not. So there's a lot of services there. Adding on to that, I struggle. I write from the heart for my blog posts. I'm just spitting out what's in my head. I struggle with bringing it all together in newsletters weekly, whatever. So I went on Fiverr yet again. I got this guy up in Wisconsin. He can write me 4 newsletters a month just to kind of promote the blog. So I use it. It's definitely something where you can offer your services. And I suggested it to Hanif, and I think that you could do it as well. And so for your editing and things like that, I told Hanif, I said, you always writing something for somebody, why not get some money for it? I literally enlisted a dude and paid upwards of like $25, $30 a newsletter for 4 newsletters a month. So you could definitely make some side money using Fiverr.
So, I'm glad you said all that, because I just got on Fiverr, I would say 4 days ago, and I'm looking through everything. And I seen a few things that I know I can do ASAP. I know I can do the audio engineering, no problem.
Absolutely.
The audio editing. I can do the personal training ASAP. That's not even a problem.
Absolutely.
The voiceovers and the songwriting. I just saw so many things. I was like, yo, wow, I can thrive on here. How did I not know about this, yo? It's like maybe my name should be Steve and not Nasur, because I feel like if I was in white America, this would have already been like landed on me like in 2015. I'd have been on here for 4 years making money. But anyway, here's the thing, because Hanif, the second part of the question is, how can you make $300K perfecting it? So I was thinking about personal training. I'm going to just not give a story. I'm going to give an outlook on something, because I don't necessarily want to do personal training. It's just that every time I go to the gym, I got some women and a couple of guys actually, that actually our business manager is using me right now. 5 o'clock in the morning, Kim. This is insanity. 5 o'clock in the morning, I am at LA Fitness. I've been doing this for at least the last 5 weeks. And it's crazy. Whatever we've been doing is working, because I went to the gym yesterday. On Tuesdays are my days where I'm off, basically. I may work some overtime and then I go on with my day. Long story short, this guy came to me and was like, yo, Nasur, you lost weight? I said, what do you mean? He was like, nah, like you look like sharp, like on some like you about to go box somebody now. Like you look smaller, but like it's good. Like, yo, I wouldn't even like change it if it was you. And I'm like, word? And because I'm working out with this guy, he wants to shred and all that stuff. He want to get a beach body going. So I'm doing it with him, and I must have dropped like 7-8 pounds. I feel great.
Oh, wow.
But the point I'm making is that me and him, we do talk, me and my business manager, we do talk a lot about this Tuskegee training thing that I've talked about doing for at least 3-4 years. But I just wanted to do it once we created the late night flight. It was just something to do for our passengers. That's what I like to call our fans of the show, passengers, because we're pilots, But for our passengers, let's say if we got to rent out LA Fitness or rent out Blink, and we just have like our community workout day, we just have like 2 hours to the gym to ourselves. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. We may have some people that may do like a group workout. Some might, It's like whatever you want to do. But it's just for us. It's for the late night flight team. That's what I want to do within the next 6 to 8 months. Is down the line. But here is how you set up 300,000. Check me out. So, because I need a lot of people. Like in order to make things grow, you need hands. You don't need. I hate suggestions. People always like, even with this podcast. My second episode, not mine, but our second episode, Kim. I got a friend. I'm gonna tell him his name. His name is you my man though. He go to Norfolk State. When I give him these episodes, the first thing he says to me is, "You got a YouTube? You should put this on YouTube." And I'm like, my man, who's been a songwriter for years? Me or you? You. Oh, okay. Who's done radio before? Me or you? You. Okay. So, dumb, you think I don't know how to go promote my stuff, my man? It made me so mad because all I needed my man to do is be, instead of saying you should put it on YouTube, he could have been like, yo, give me your episodes, I'll put it on YouTube for you. I need people like that. I don't need people that's going to give me another suggestion and an opinion about something. I'm not trying to act like I know everything, but I do know how I want this to go to another level. All right? So with all that being said, here's the plan. Here's the plan, Kim. Check me out. So we find people from other states. Let's say if we knew like 5 people that was like in different states. So now it's like 7 of us. The 7 people are telling other people, yo, I got this dude that helped me lose 10 pounds, 5 pounds, whatever the case may be, right? Who is this person? You show a picture of me. You like, cut. Now, here's where I'm asking for more people because think about it. My IG, as far as Tuskegee training, is non-existent. In order for people to really be on you and want to take money from you, you got to be popping. So
yeah, I know that well. They want to see that other people are on the wave before they support it.
Exactly. So I need a person that's going to help me take all these naked pictures because I ain't doing it myself. That's not something. I'm sorry. I'm still a little Christian in my way. I just can't expose myself that much. And so I would need someone to and market that for me because I wouldn't do that. Like I'm working 8-9 hours out my day. I'm really not really like that social media type of guy. I enjoy promoting from the Late Night Flight page on Instagram because we don't necessarily have to show our face. Now, me and Hanifa handsome brothers, fine, but I don't really like to just expose that. Yeah, I mean, no, we're more than okay. It's no conversation about that. I'm not pish posh, young lady. Don't worry about that. I know this. But you know what I mean? Realistic. I mean, do you see Hanif right now? Look at his pink hat and these glasses. I mean, only a light-skinned person.
He definitely came on here ready with the dad hat.
Only a light-skinned man can pull something fly like that off.
I'm a joint tonight.
But I need multiple people to help. All right, so here's where the real money come at. We can make Instagram pages where it'd be like some workout. Let's just say it's and abs volume 1. We get everybody to go to that page and DM $20 to our Cash App, right? They get a special password so they can go to that page. Because I've seen this happen already. I can't even talk about the person's name because my holistic friend would be mad that I'm putting this out on blast. But the guy who has over 100,000 followers, what he does is he makes pages, because they just bullshit pages, of the workout. You buy into the workout, it costs $20. My holistic friend showed me one of these gimmicks, on one of these pages, I meant to say. Kim, do you know how many followers he had on one of these workout pages?
10,000.
Okay, that's a great number. I was going to just tell you 911, but the last 2 she showed me after that was 1250 and 1345. So you do the math on that.
At $20 a pop.
At $20 a pop.
Hey, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Kim just got her stimmy and you making a great sales pitch.
Okay. Listen.
First of all, I'm one step away from my OnlyFans, so you could save that.
I will take my shirt off right now just to seal the deal, Kim. I'm sorry. We all friends. I'm just saying, I will take my shirt off right now just to seal the deal. Give me that stimmy money. We can start this up tonight. I
thought you wanted me to be the photographer. You want me to
You could. No, you ain't got to support. You could be the photographer, and at the same time, I could do the workouts from home.
That's what a lot of people have been doing, especially since the pandemic. A lot of people. I have a homeboy who Versatile Fitness. He definitely does the Zoom. I guess he charges a certain amount. I haven't taken it yet because I wasn't ready. But now that I got my treadmill and my jalapeno water, I'm ready.
There you go.
And you can put it on, stream it to your TV and get it going. You got a whole personal training session from home. I definitely think you should do it.
Yo, all right. So
I'll definitely subscribe.
I'm with you on that. I want to ask my man Hanif what he would do because I actually we were gonna talk about the COVID vaccine, but I'm like, nah, I like this topic so much better because he's a writer. He has the company Right Up the Block, which I could go check out some blogs and interviews on rightuptheblock.com, WRITE, because my man's a writer. So Hanif, what about you? What would be your hustle? What would be how you would thrive on this channel?
Yo, if we been honest, like I've been a ghostwriter. I've ghostwritten Facebook posts from some top influential Facebook people. I've ghostwritten a book. You know what I'm saying? I am a writer, and I think this would be my lane. The part that I'm lacking is in the discipline. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
Because I have the opportunities to write these things for these people who are generating money, but I'd be like, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to say that whatever talent you have to also have the hustle to go along with it.
Absolutely.
For it to work. That lady getting 378 grand because she's talented and she's hustling.
Yes.
So I possess the talent. I lack a little bit of the hustle. So that's the part that I need to hone in on. And if I want to get to 378,000, and that's an eye opener for me by reading this article, because I'm like, all right, you see where the balance is. You see where you lacking and where you could actually. She's doing the same you've been doing.
Yeah.
But she's monetizing it and actually making money from it because she's hustling. So
I'm not a I told you so kind of person, but I mean, I just want to say that I mentioned this to you since I got the guy to write my newsletter, since I got the person to do my website. I also looked into resume revision services on there. They got like something for everything. And I said, yo, I always hear you talking about somebody asked me to update their resume or somebody asked me to do this, that, and third.
I'm leaving money on the table. So that's my commitment from here on out is, you know, what's the saying? Hard work always beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. And I've been saying that to myself for the last few weeks because it's going to be important in, you know, taking this podcast to the next level, taking myself and my day job to the next level, taking myself and my side hustle to the next level. Everything that I want to do to take it to the next level requires me to hustle. And this is why this topic is important today.
What's BDE according to Kim?
All right, Kim, listen, it's time to go. It's time to go, okay?
We gotta go.
In a minute, 30 seconds or less, can you please just tell us what big energy is, okay?
Well, since you asked me, I was just having this conversation with a friend. First of all, BDE, also known as big energy, it's just like this air of confidence that you exude when you know that you're walking around with an arm. Like, you know, certain things don't matter. And your big can shield you from certain things. And, you know, like, for instance, today I went to the liquor store to buy some wine for this show and it's raining and I was driving and I saw this dude without an umbrella. I'm like, damn, you don't see it's almost a tsunami out here? Then I stopped and I said, wait, that nigga probably got a big and his is shielding him from this rain right now. You're tripping. You know what I mean? Like there are certain things that when you have a big, you don't have to do. Like a dude with a big, he doesn't ask for mild wings. He gonna take it spicy. That's what he gonna do. So that is shielding, it's coating that spice. You know, he might not have a comforter on the bed. You know why? Because that keeps him warm. Okay? Okay? You might ask him what his Wi-Fi password is. He gonna say, I ain't got Wi-Fi. You gonna say, who don't got Wi-Fi in this day and age? And you gotta think, that nigga keep him connected. You know? So that's what I be looking for, that kind of big energy. You know what I mean? That protects you.
Sound like you want somebody homeless, though.
Okay, because that provides that shelter. You gonna lay it down and squat on somebody's for the next 30 days.
He about to you hard on some cardboard paper downtown. Let's go. God.
provides cushion. Seriously, BD is just a level of confidence that a guy has, a little swagger that he has. It's very attractive. And sometimes your radar might be off, but you're just like, he don't got to speak loudly. He ain't got to be too cocky with it. He's just very confident. And that's what BD is. That confidence, like.
All right, that's enough of you, Kim. We have to offset this because this is a man's show. Hanif, tell me what big is right now. Tell me what BPE is right now. I need what big energy is right now.
What?
I would call it GP, good energy. Like when you know you're going, having like spending money on you, taking you on trips, doing everything that he can do to be close to you and all of that. It's also having to do with confidence, but it's also understanding like femininity and what gets a man to tap into his manhood. Like, if you know you got good, right, you are going to be a little more submissive to your man and understanding that he is going to provide for you because you're going to provide everything that he feels like he needs in order to step it up and be the best person that he could be. So women have to have that same level of confidence in their vagina and not be worried about like, yo, my man be out all day with his homies and running the streets and doing that. But I know he going to come home and take care of home because I got this thing here that he wants to come home to.
Okay, America, what have we learned? Jaxn Jaxn doesn't have big energy. His wife with a bonnet doesn't have good energy. That's the show.
They a whole struggle couple.
Please subscribe and download to The Late Night Flight on Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, and Spotify. Every subscription helps us towards our efforts in having a career in podcast radio broadcasting.
Hey, yo, what the f***? This is some poly right here.